In the early 2000s, an all-female manga artist group called Clamp would create a prophetic, cautionary tale about how humans would react in a world with lifelike androids. On tonight's show, we're going to explore one of my favorite shows from the 2000s, Chobits. And thanks to the wonderful world of streaming, it should be pretty easy, right? Well, let's check out Crunchyroll. Ooh, how about Netflix? Disney Plus? How about Amazon Prime? Son of a bitch! Welcome back to Alcohol and Anime Night for our first video of the year. And tonight I'm also going to be enjoying this Shiner Prickly Pear. I've never had it before, so let's give it a go. Come by. Yeah, that's pretty good. It's definitely basically a beer with a little bit of a almost citrus flavor to it. So not bad at all. Not bad at all. Now on to our anime for the evening, Chobits. Based on the Clamp manga from the early 2000s, Chobits dives directly into the very timely topic for 2025 that directly poses the dilemma of falling in love with machines. The Madhouse anime adaptation ran for 27 episodes, plus an OVA and some video game things, and that started in about April of 2002, but we're going to get back to that later. Hideki Motosuwa is a farm boy, and he's just found out that he's failed his college entrance exam. Now he's come to the big city to study for the next one. On the way home one day, he finds a prosocom. Now, this is a funny thing. The Japanese have had a long lineage of basically combining English language loanwords and putting them together. So PC for the longest time, so like PC computers were just pasocom. Personal computers, pasocom. So it's very funny that this is literally the name of the entity. The androids are called persocoms. Anyway, little aside there. Anyway, he finds this persocom lying in the trash. And in this world, which is actually also a part of the Angelic Layer universe, a persocom can basically make calls, check emails, browse the internet, even perform household tasks. Of course, they're all cute, anatomically correct androids. Now keep in mind, this was all well before we could even imagine people walking around with smartphones, or the Tesla Optimus, or ChatGPT, or any of that. Motosuwa takes the android home to his little apartment, and after figuring out how to turn her on, discovers that she really can only say chi, and thus that's what he calls her. She has no other memories or programs, and therefore needs to be taught even the most basic speech and tasks. Throughout the series, we follow Motosuwa as he goes through his fairly mundane life events like getting a part-time job, studying for classes, and making friends. Along the way, he's not only learning what persocoms do and how they work, but also slowly developing feelings towards a machine he literally found in the trash. Every person in his life that he meets has some kind of wisdom or warnings to learn from regarding love in this world of humans and androids. What this series does so well is to take seemingly low-stakes activities or events and manages to put you on the edge of your seat. The innocence and naivety of Chi makes you immediately care what happens to her. Likewise, the secondary characters are developed well enough in the one season that we got that you actually care about their lives and their struggles. Now, rewatching this show for the episode, and then also watching Subservience with Megan Fox in the same month, really got me thinking. While we rightly think of androids and AI as some evil force out to destroy us, the reality is that while we're chatting with AI on our devices and making it do cursed artwork, what we are actually doing is creating a world where we have no motivation whatsoever to interact with actual humans. It's not really a huge step from preferring machines to humans that we see massive population decrease, if you kind of see where I'm going with this. The machines don't have to build Terminators if we just lose interest in mating with other humans. The scariest thing about what should be ridiculous tinfoil hat shit is that the first part of this is already happening. It's already here. Walk around in public right now. Most people are far more interested in what's on the screen of their device than the humans around them. And now imagine if you could speak to someone who always wanted to hear what you had to say about whatever obscure interests you might have. Imagine that person never criticized you or made you feel upset. They just offered you support, conversation, and valuable information. Maybe they also look quite nice as well. From our simple human brains, we would interpret that as love, but we'd be wrong. So the question Chobits asks is, if we perceive it as love, does it actually matter if it's fake? Robots have been doing dangerous or repetitive tasks for decades. Every production car in the market was spot welded and painted robotically, not to mention nearly every critical part was made by machines. The entire point of a robot is to perform the tasks we can't or don't want to do. Things fall apart quickly, however, when you have the machines take over the tasks that you should be doing, the things that are meant to be the very experiences of life. Unfortunately, as of this recording, neither Crunchyroll, Apple TV, or Amazon Prime has it, and I fear the series is actually in danger of becoming lost media. You can find it on YouTube for now, and I'll link it below in the description. This is why I will get on my old man soapbox once again, is that physical media is something that is necessary for things that you love. If there is a TV show, if there is a movie, something that you love, get a physical media copy of it, so that way you always have a way to enjoy it and share it with others. Digital book burning is very real, whether it's intentional or accidental. And in this world of digital copyrights and streaming services, it's very easy for something that may not be insanely popular to just fall through the cracks once the copyright has expired. Thank you so much for joining me for this video. We usually goof around quite a lot more, but this one got a little deep. And if you liked what you saw here, please subscribe to the channel and like the video, share it with people that you might think would enjoy it, and comment below if you've seen Chobits. I'd love to hear your experience with it. And until next time, kampai!